Welcome back. I want to take a couple moments to give a status update and give you a little quick overview of some features that you may have missed the first time around or didn't actually care about. So, status is that the plan for us is to get this finished and released by end of May. And initially it'll be $99 for the standalone version. And if there's sufficient interest down the road, there'll be an AU and VST version as well available, and that'll all be part of the package. So that's the status. I still got a lot of little nooks and crannies in the PCM80 to look at and to make sure they're working as designed, but we're pretty far along here. So anyway, main interface, PCM80 front panel, you know what that looks like. 30 plus years, people have been looking at it. Name and adjust parameter, you can see the name and the current value and control for that. The rest of the front panel is mostly informative. The compare button is active and it lets you compare the edited version with the one that is stored. Bypass, simple bypass, nothing special there. The tap button lets you use this to sync to the downbeat if you're doing a tempo-based effect. The dual effects listing here is showing me the dual effects cards plugged in. I do support the original PCM80 OS, the updated 1.10 OS, extended memory in the PCM80, and then the PCM81, the dual effects, pitch effects, vocal effects cards, as well as the two extra patch cards, the Scott Gershon and the David Rosenthal cards. They're all supported, and you can pull those up and have them plugged in your machine and edit away to your heart's content. So, main interface. The standard controls are these arcs with the black exterior and the light interior. They're just standard controls. You turn around and set to whatever value you feel like. These yellow controls are indicative of a time and tempo toggle. So you can set the delay time in this case in time, or if you double click, you can set it using echo beat values that sync up to the tempo, either internal or external AD tempo. And again, double click gets you back and forth. Some of the controls have this little extra glow around them. You can see that it's not crazy different, but it's different enough to pick up pretty easily. This indicates that this control is a target for a patch. So you can see that in the patching configuration, reverb has been targeted, so it gets the extra glow. The other thing on the interface of interest is these slider tops and the interiors of these dials. If you see something that's red, that's telling you that the master control has got an influence over the actual value. The sliders show you the rough approximation of the values inside the PCM80, and the values below are what is the combination of the slider value plus the master control. So as you bump up the master control for feedback, in this case, you see it's still red and the values start changing, right? And you go here, and at some point in time, you get to 100% and everything is blue, right? Let's go back here so we don't overload everything. Same thing with the time. If you double click, jumps to default value is 100%. The red goes away, and there's that. So that's really the basic controls. Anyway, the other thing of interest is that some of the controls, the width controls specifically, in this case, have a bunch of default stops. 99.9% of the presets use these defaults. So by double clicking, you can jump to the default, the next default in the series. If you really want to, you can scroll to see exactly what it sounds like at 269, right? Or you can have 270 is the right-left switch. So anyway, this is the basic interface. Everybody on the screens use the same type of thing. Patching, of course, has drop down, so you can sit there and say, here's all the possible odd sources. And if you take LFO and change it to, I don't know, say the voice one panning, right? You come back here and you see the voice one pan. Now it's got the extra glow around it, indicating that's a modulation target. So Anyway, this is the basics of what's here. Hopefully you'll find this helpful. It's been a long time since anyone's been able to see the values on PCM 8081 in any kind of holistic way, so maybe this will make editing these old boxes fun again. Anyway, let me know, enjoy this, and look for an end of May release. Thank you.